Greetings. Hey y'all, Steem family. So, hope y'all are doing good today. I've been dabbling into some trading. You may have seen, I've posted a video or two and a bunch of charts. But, so I've learned this method by this guy, Quickfingers Luke, on YouTube, and it seems like it's a pretty sure, safe method of trading, and you can apply it to day trading or like a position trading, or kind of in between, where you're in between like a couple days and some position. It's kind of an in between thing between those two types of things. So like a couple weeks, trades that last a couple days to a couple weeks rather than like months. Those are more of the position trades where you can get large amounts and make large sums of money. But on the day trades, you can't really do so as much because you can't trade as much volume at one time. Otherwise, you'll get picked up on the orders book most likely, and you have a hard time with those little 5-minute charts. Anyway, so the reason why I was even stating that and doing this video is because I decided I wanted to go ahead and start trading Steem. How about that? And yeah, I want to build my account up, so I decided he's always talking about free coins and watching all these dips and rises. In, out, in, out. So simple, and you get free coins every time you do those. So the idea is to get free coins through trading and send them over to Steem to build my Steem power to help my Steem tribe out. Steem tribe. Yes, freedom. Through creativity. Anyway, so here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take, I don't know, fellow stoners. I may look like a stoner, but I got a mathematical mind. I can see these charts. I can see all the patterns. Took a lot of stuff. Now I can see the patterns. Let's dive into this chart here. It's a little dark. All right. Pew. So here we are. We got the Steem Bitcoin chart. Boobly bloobly. Honestly, it's not the greatest chart. It's also not the worst chart though, because you can see there's like these little dips right here. They're pretty much amazing, but if you pretty much, for those of you that don't know what Quickfingers method is, basically you find a bottom where there was a really nice rise, and you draw a line, and then you draw your safe circle, which is usually starting around the bottom of the line and is elongated according to the history in the chart and the interval at which it likes to jump. Really, the common interval is what we'll call that. So usually, and also, you don't ever want to start buying in your safe circle. The first half of your safe circle is kind of like, I don't know why it's even there, honestly, but it's just there to show you, I guess. But personally, I buy very small amount of coins anywhere in this zone. Your real buy, your bulk of your whatever you want to buy in with is going to be right here to the bottom of this, and even further if you desire, or if it is necessary. So the trick to this one, this thing is not, it's not the best one to trade, honestly. It's a very challenging one, it seems like. As you can see, this is where this broke my line. Right here. And basically, there was a little teeny bit of buying going on right here and right here. theoretically. I didn't actually buy this stuff because I just started to do this. But anyway, you would have snagged some right there and right there, most likely, and then immediately put your sell off. So it's not too hard. That's not too hard of a thing, of a trade. And you go red right there. It's like a rainbow color. Oh my god, I don't know what I just did. Anyway, I'm just trying to adjust these colors, so if that was green, I don't know why it doesn't want to be. There we go. Then, so my 2 buy points are right here. Barely snagged in. Didn't even quite break through this, which honestly, it still is over here. This is our current. So we did get a nice little bump right there, though. In the long run, in a bigger picture, this is more of the realistic situation here to be buying in at this point. And if you notice, there was a new bottom created right there. And we begin again with our circle. As you can see, I already drew my circle in, so I'm trying to, if it drops down below this, I'm gonna snag it and sell. You start your sells at your line. So let's say this continues to drop and I pick some up and pick some up and pick some up. Let's get a little line. Drawer. Not green, we'll just do a gray color. So if this line decided to go down into here and do its little zigzaggy thing, and zigzaggy, and then finally it starts to rise up. So right here I would start selling off because that's a decent profit. I mean, just right here at the 2600 is a small profit, at least on this base, this bottom buy. But I wouldn't start. That's a little early. This is more like it right here at the previous base. Boom. And so you would sell off. I don't know. It's interesting. What I've been doing is finding the place where I really want to sell off at, and I think that is a really solid point that it's going to go like right here at the top of this. It probably will meet, and look at that. There's like resistance, there's support. We got both. And so it's probably would continue itself tapping right up into that line, and that's where I would sell off the bulk. But I would sell some of the coins, probably 30%, and then I would probably sell 50% of that. That would be a third also. So see, I would probably see, that's what I'm trying to get to. The point is, the way I do my book orders is I do this one first, and I do 30% at a time. So if I do 30% of my total coins right here at the 2780, and then 30% of my leftover coins is going to be less than that first one, and then I would do another 30%. I would probably do that the opposite. I would do 30% here, then do 30% of the leftover here, and then the smallest amount would be right here at the 27, maybe a little lower, maybe at 2680. And I would set it up like that. And I'm not sure if that's necessarily the best way to do it, but it's the way that I like to do it. And the hard part is just getting accurate on putting the majority of your sales and the bulk of your selling in the right spot so it actually goes out and you're not just left over. But even if you are, free tokens, especially Steem, that's what I'm looking for specifically, is to gain free tokens. As long as I can sell the amount of Bitcoin that I put in, then I just gained free tokens. So that's pretty much the whole point of this video here. So this is pretty much Quickfingers Luke is his name, and you can look it up on YouTube. And this is the method that he uses for trading, and seems to have a really good track record. And it's quite simple. I mean, there is some reading and kind of just analysis on historic things, and seeing if it's on a downtrend or an uptrend, or maybe listening to some news to see if there's going to be any breaks or any panics. So it's not just doing nothing, of course, and drawing those lines and then hoping for the best. You still want to be somewhat active. So yeah, it's not the worst either. You don't have to do so much technical analysis. And so I'm gonna wait here and see what this does, and continue to trial run basically this method here. I'm giving myself 6 months, and I have $1,000 to work with, and to see what the results are using Quickfingers method. So I hope y'all felt this, found this a little bit informative. Yes. I'll do some more. If you have any questions, you can feel free to comment below. Otherwise, if you've learned this method and you have more input, that'd be great. I'd love to have other people's perspective. And if you're brand new to this and you want to learn more as well, like I said, go to Quickfingers Luke, Luc, on YouTube.com and find his videos. He has basically a whole series, and he hasn't put too many more out because he says that he had pretty much all the content is in there. If he made more videos, it should be repeating himself. So that's kind of why I'm making a video too, is so he doesn't have to repeat himself, and I can maybe repeat him and broadcast to a different group of people or something. I don't know. But I hope you found this helpful, and I'm gonna get off here. It's been a good time. We'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bless.